Greetings, I would like to show you one interesting game which I played recently. In this game I demonstrate amazing accuracy with 5 great moves, still 2 misses and ranking super high. So I'll start the review. I played Italian opening, but my opponent played the defense of two knight defense, and I played d4. So I decided to play an aggressive way. He took, I play e5, d5, now bishop b5, and then he moved to e4. I take the knight on d4, and he played bishop d7. So now I take the knight. The best was probably take with a bishop, but I want to have the bishop on d3 instead. So we can check the in this case the engine suggests it would be a mistake. It's a mistake. So the opponent take with a pawn. I return to d3 and knight c5. The best was a queen e7. Probably queen e7. Little bit would make a problem for me, but because if queen e7, I need to play queen e2, sacrifice a pawn, and then in case of f3, so he would play f5, take, and in this situation I lose my bishop. So bishop c5. So the black sacrificed the knight, but got a good position. Besides, in some sooner or later, black would be able to return the bishop, and then I would get real advantage. So, but my opponent didn't do it, so he played knight c5, and after castle, interesting, I played castle, so follow the, after castle he took my pawn, bishop, I recaptured with a pawn, and the best way is to play queen h4, starting the attack on the king side, but he played more calm bishop, more developing move, bishop e7. So I played d4, castle, knight c3. So bishop e6, and now I decided to play f4. So I want to attack the king as soon as possible. However, he played bad move in this case, g6. So I realized I can develop my attack. Now it would be good move, bishop e3. But I was thinking, because this is the best move, bishop e3. But I played king h1. Actually, this is a not good idea. I was thinking about g4 and g5 in this case. So he managed to play early c5, and I played knight e2. He played rook b8. So the idea to prevent my bishop to move, but actually I don't want to move my bishop. I can only play b3 in this case. I played knight g3. Interesting, the best move. He took my pawn, which is in fact now it's not so good. Just one move before it was okay move. Now I don't think this move was careful, because I would like to develop the attack. f5. Oh, the engine found that this is a great move. Then he made another mistake. So the best was probably to take the pawn, and after bishop moves, so he could actually sacrifice the rook, because otherwise the position of black would become bad. But the opponent decided to, yeah, he could he could sacrifice the rook. In this case, I return back. So if he take, I remove. So he sacrifice the rook. So I take, he takes. So white has advantage here, but also can develop the advantage this way. Knight g2 or queen h5. So the engine thinks that the best is queen h5. So basically position of white is good. But in case of bishop c8, I made another mistake. So I could play bishop h6 instead. And because now, so the rook can move to b5, and now I need to take the pawn or step back. So my idea is to develop my queen to actually f2 after that. But after rook b4, I can play queen f2, but then he will attack my bishop or my rook again. So the engine suggests a3, rook b6, rook d1, and then bishop h6, h4. So bishop e3. So now queen maybe f4. And the position probably has with both equal chances. So if he takes the rook, then I don't know why the engine suggests this rook c1, because in this case it will be a trick like this, and after I take, so he attack me, take, and rook g5 with still advantage of white, but I don't like this position. Too many chances for the black in this position, I think. So anyway, so after d4, he played c5. Okay, engine suggests it's the best move, and the engine suggests queen d3, but I didn't like this. I considered that move c5, and for that I moved to f2. Black has a chance to attack my rook, and rook moves and protect pawn e5. So in my opinion, it's good. Then he continued playing this way. Rook e7, bishop h6, rook h4, and so on. But after queen f2, so he played, I think it's a mistake, little bit. Yeah, it's actually a serious mistake. Because in this case my queen turned into f2 and forced him to play single move. So right now he takes. So this was actually a great move according to the engine. I don't know, it's just simple one. Then queen check, it's also a great move again. So bishop h6. So great move one by another. 3 great moves in a row. So then he needs to protect, and now I played rook d1. Yes, I want to attack the pawn d5. The pawn needs to move, and now I play knight e4. Actually, this was played in the game. So then the engine suggests rook b7, and in this case I cannot jump to f6. So I need to play rook e1 according to the engine, bishop f5, rook d6 instead. I don't understand why not rook d6, knight f6. Why I cannot play knight f6? Actually, it's also not bad. Not bad, because in this case I win the rook. So I don't understand bishop f5, the idea of bishop f5. So rook b7, rook e1, and bishop it seems that black has a problem, serious problem. Therefore, instead of rook f5, they suggest only g5 and bishop h4. Bishop h4. But in this case, it will be knight d6, and white has advantage, serious advantage. Okay, anyway, it seems that the position is already very good for white, so the white must complete the attack and win the game. So he played bishop f5, and in this variation it's definitely a mistake, because I played knight f6. He needs to take, I take, and the only possibility for black is queen f8 to play the game a little bit longer. So queen e2, and the position is disaster for black. Instead he played queen e8, but this queen e8 doesn't solve anything, because it will be a checkmate in 2 moves, and so I win the game. Okay, I hope so in this game I demonstrate interesting. I think I like this attack. In some sense you can say that the black helped me to develop the attack, to evolve the attack, but actually I started the attack without even considering that this could be bad or good. Just start this move, because I noticed that the pawn structure is not perfect, so I can move my bishop to h6. So I even wanted to sacrifice a pawn. On the other hand, there's no sacrifice, because I still can recapture in this case. Recapture the pawn, and black king will be in trouble. However, the opponent didn't do it, and I developed the attack, so I made a not very cool move. In this case, I supposed to play bishop h6 first, but still after that I found with the help of the opponent, found the hole in the defense, and then made a few good, great moves, just 3 moves in a row, and managed to win the game. So I hope you like this combination, I hope you like the game and my video. See you next time. Bye bye.